Welcome back, everyone. The next run we have is Quake II by blurael, and we've had a couple of donations in the meantime. We've had a £5 donation from Anonymous, so thank you very much. And Blue, over to you.
Okay, so hello. I was here earlier and you recognized me from Pokemon. Now I'm doing something completely different, and that's Quake. And I actually have someone different with me as well, if you want to say hi, Sleeper.
Hello, my name is Sleeper, Johns.
He's better at this game than I am. But, so, it's going to be easy difficulty, any percent. It's just blitz through the game as quick as possible, stun things, and jump around. That's a very washed out way, a very basic way of looking at it, and hopefully Sleeper will be able to chime in on some of the other tactics and mechanics I'm going to be doing in here.
Yep.
Okay, so that's all I've really got to say for now, so if you're ready, I'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. So right off the bat, I'm already using some sort of speed tech, if you want to explain that. Well, 2. Now.
It's the speed tech is called strafe jumping. It's the most used or the most abused tech out of Quake II ever. We just went through the first map in 10 seconds, so there's nothing really to talk there. Second map we're in, we blazed through it. The main enemy is called the Strog. There's no real story since we're just blasting through it. Here we're already at map 3. We acquired the first power-up of the game called the quad damage. It multiplies your damage by 4, technically 3, but 4, let's say 4. And it just rips everything up. It rips everything up.
Not quite to the same level as Doom, but yeah, it rips.
It rips even better with the chain gun, but that's actually spoiling a different weapon.
Oh, come on, get out of my way.
So we're coming back through the second map, and that's just going straight to the end. There's a few enemies in here. This one's called the Gunner. The common enemies are the Enforcers and the Grunts. The Grunts are in 3 variations: the machine gunner, shotgun, and the blaster. This tech here, he's trying to double jump off of a. Well, he didn't do it, but he's trying to double jump off the Grunt. Here's another tech that's called grenade jumping with hand grenades, and it makes you go up. It makes you either go faster or get you up into higher places, and that's the majority of that. Here's I think we're in the 4th. Now we're in the 5th map. There's nothing really much to go through in this map right here. Is just to get the armor. This armor will help us in the map we just went to. Usually, to progress even further, you need a power cube. But we use quad damage. And a grenade. How fun is that?
That grenade jump I did earlier was not very good. The grenade was in the wrong place, so I had to kind of improvise.
I thought it looked smooth.
I mean, it looked smooth, but only because I wasn't stood on the button, because it would have thrown me off to the side if I had stayed there. So, because it was a bit too close to the wall. But that's all. It wasn't anything major. Just had to move a little bit.
Right.
Oh, do you want to explain the trick with the door that's coming up in a sec?
This door.
Not this one, but the next one. With the ammo boxes.
Oh, right.
If I do it right.
We're supposed to wedge ourselves with bullets through the door.
So that just basically allows us to get back out from under that door without having to hit a keyboard that's behind what I think is supposed to be a mini-boss. At this
we
point,
call that the tank.
Yeah, tank. At this point, anyway, when you don't have access to certain other weapons.
Okay, next map.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was not pretty good.
Alright, if you got any donations now, this time it may be a good time.
Yeah.
We haven't received any donation since last
Oh.
time, but do send them in.
Damn it. Oh well.
Oh, you might want to take this opportunity, since there's a couple of them coming up, to explain like how the slope physics work, like here. Oh no. God damn it. Ugh. Right when I was saying earlier, you know what, I blame you for this, because you said earlier that wasn't consistent. It's been consistent with me all the way up until you mentioned it being inconsistent.
So, I would sometimes take the stairs, but he won't listen to me.
Well, usually the slope physics allow me to like throw myself up those stairs, and like I say, 99.9% of the time it works perfectly fine. Unless I'm at a marathon or something, or if somebody jinxes me.
Yeah. Well, in this case, you jinxed yourself.
Yeah, I did. I do that quite a lot.
Alright.
So...
That's a lot of core damages.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna need them. Oops.
Yes, you do. Here's a barrel double jump. That he's trying to do.
I got it eventually. You know, 3 tries later.
Yeah.
Grab those on the...
You could also just shoot it with a blaster or a shotgun. But we like to do it the advanced way.
It looks better doing that way.
Yeah.
I think.
A lot smoother. In this room, there's a bug in this room with the guy that's hanging on the cross.
Actually, hang on. I think it's worth mentioning that we just did that room backwards.
Oh, you're right. We just did that.
Yeah, basically...
I just...
Basically, the reason why we do that barrel jump up is because, to do that normally you would have to go through the entire prison, but by doing it the way we did it and jumping up the barrels, it basically means that we ended up going into that map from the end, so we didn't have to go very far to get the key.
Yeah. Usually, in the previous level, you usually have to go from the start of the map straight to the right.
There's a lot of like water segments and a lot of running around and gunning things, so we just figured it would be quicker to skip it.
Yeah, entirely.
Uh-huh. Well, mostly.
Okay, mostly. This map, there's not really much to talk about. Just get through, try not to get stopped by the enemies. The enemies are like a real menace. They like to block you a lot. Not only that they would chip away at your health, but they like to get in your way, block you, so we have to shoot them. In this case, we're just shoot them point blank, and they just disintegrate into giblets.
Oh, and I made that elevator go down early by stunning the Icarus and landing on it. If the Icarus can body block the elevator and force it to go back up, back down again. Sorry. That doesn't seem to.
Another.
It doesn't seem to happen with everything. It just happens with a lot of them.
Yeah. Here's one of the first bosses.
It's got a chain gun and rockets and it's dead, so it's not that big of a threat. He likes to think he's a... Come on. Oh, really? I've never fallen down on that lift before.
Yeah, the boss thinks he's a big bully, but he's actually not. It's software didn't think of it correctly with the quote-unquote bosses. They're not spongy enough. They're not like Destiny's kind of spongy bosses. Sorry, Destiny. see.
The rocket jump coming up.
Oh, rocket jump is coming up. We're actually going to use it with the quad damage. Please don't kill yourself.
I'll try not to.
It requires a lineup, a specific lineup, which he executed flawlessly. If you were to just well, you have to actually, with the quad damage and rockets, you have to really know what you're doing, or else you're gonna kill yourself. If you just don't jump, yeah, you're gonna. Well, the game would say you cratered yourself, but no, you died. But you gotta make sure you actually do the jump part.
Also, do you want to explain what that amazing jump I just did skips?
80% of the level.
Yep.
Basically. 80% of the level, and we're not gonna look back. That's it.
Yeah, you basically have to go through a whole bunch of things where you drop the lift, you start, like, I can't even remember what it is you do, I haven't done it in so long, but you have to enable something to make that lift work.
Here's another jump.
Oh yeah, this is actually something. I have better luck, and you're gonna find this surprising, but I have better luck hitting that with the double shotgun than I do with the chain gun for some reason. And I'm not quite sure how.
Nobody uses the super shotgun. With those.
It just works.
Targets.
I've tried it with the chain gun. I hit it more often with the super shotgun than I do with the chain gun.
I guess it comes down to preference.
Also, this here is the explanation as to why every time I use a quad damage it says I'm out of invulnerability, by the way. If you want to explain that.
Never seen that. I didn't see that.
It's the invulnerable quad thing. Basically what I've done is I've got my my quad damage and my invulnerability bound to the same key. Only because the only time where I use an invulnerability is when I'm using a quad damage. So it just seemed worth to just make it the same bind, and then as soon as I have an invulnerability I use it the next time I use a quad, so I may as well. It just means that message pops up every so often when I use a quad and I don't have one. I should have this out already.
Yeah, that's not cheating if you're buying things with the console.
It's like, it's more cheating if you use like macros.
Yeah.
You can have your bind set up pretty much how you want.
I know there's gonna be a question in chat, like you went through the lasers without getting any damage.
And I just did it again because I screwed up.
Well, there it is. He's not cheating, okay? He's not cheating. All right.
I'm not cheating.
He's actually wedging himself at the right angle, guys. I swear.
I'm not a cheater, I promise.
Everybody does this, I promise.
You're using glitches in a speedrun? God.
Do you want this to be glitchless?
Please reset. You're using glitches.
Oh man.
Oh God, loading.
Woo. Something about your computer doesn't like saves.
I don't know what it is about this game in particular, because it doesn't happen with anything else, it's just this. And it doesn't always do it either. Oh, get out of my way. It doesn't always do it, it's just sometimes it does it if there's like a bunch of lag going on. Oh, by the way, that sometimes you'll notice me twitching when I'm doing rocket jumps like that. That's just impulse. I don't know why I do that, but I guess it just is muscle memory at this point.
Yeah.
Imagine it's like people playing with a controller and they're moving from side to side while they're playing like a driving game or something.
Yeah. You got any donations?
Still nothing, I'm afraid.
Damn, no one likes Quake II.
Oh man.
Listen, if nobody donates, I'm donating $25, okay?
Cool.
Matter of fact, 50 for that.
Alright. Nice.
Nobody donates, okay.
Right.
Oh, I didn't I didn't say that there was a BFG in this game. Did anybody notice? Probably not. Apparently,
no.
in this game, in this game, the BFG is different from Doom's. It acts like a second rocket launcher on top of the tracers. But it also, on top of being a second rocket launcher, you get extra height.
Well, I give it the nickname of, I mean, anybody who knows Doom knows what the BFG stands for, and I'm not sure I can really repeat it, but
it's not the same though.
Oh, is it not the same? Well, I tend to, well, either way, I tend to refer to it as just the big flying gun, because that's what I use it for. Flying. Big
bleeping gun.
Yep.
That's what the majority of people would say. I can't say the curse word on stream.
Yeah.
I know that's illegal, so I can't say that.
I mean, illegal, probably not appreciated in any way, but
I'd rather keep it safe.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any thoughts about this level, Blue?
I dislike it. Mainly because I dislike this. The only reason I really like this map in particular is because of the BFG jumps later. But the main reason why I don't like this one is because there's very thin hallways with a lot of strog in it.
Yeah, I think that's part of the fun. Everybody, it's like that anime that I think it's an anime that you walk on everybody's heads. Majority of the time in this level.
Oh, right.
Oh, man. I don't even know if it's an anime. I forget.
I've no idea what you mean.
You're walking on people's heads. Somebody would reference it or something.
Possibly. If you know what the heck Sleep is talking about, tell us.
I don't even know the name of it, so somebody's got to forgive me.
So now that I've wiped out all of my cells, I need to go get some more.
In this case, brain cells?
Yeah.
I always bully Blue with his cells because he's always depleting them faster than I could. Somehow.
It seems to be some sort of a connection. When I'm low on cells, I tend to do like more silly things with the speedrun. So just started referring to them as brain cells just because when I get low I do silly stuff.
I think we should mention what the power shield does.
Oh yeah.
It's the most overkill armor piece that you'll ever have.
Oh, actually, can I just call serious time for just a moment while I do this?
Sure.
Come on.
Aim for the brick.
There we go. I got it. I knew what I was aiming for. I was just way too high, and then I was way too low, and then I was way too high again.
My apologies for the silence. He had to focus.
Yeah, I very much dislike that room just because of I have a bad history with it, I guess.
Yeah. So do I.
Oh yeah, so there's this league.
And then that's one of the reasons why the power shield that we picked up, that is our main armor piece, is overpowered. We can actually do aggressive quad rocket jumps.
Oh, do you want to explain what I just did, by the way?
I just played the game, man. No, I'm kidding. It kind of prevents you from having to rocket jump correctly.
Right, so it's a plot point. Basically, the point of this mission is to go up and disable the CPU for the black hole generator, which is what you saw spinning outside. The way you would normally do that is by going inside and turning off 2 coolant pumps, and then just getting into that room and destroying the CPU. What I did instead was I just rocket jumped up to the window and destroyed it through the window.
Yeah.
Because apparently the geniuses at HQ or whatever didn't know that there was just an open window there.
Yeah.
So
they didn't actually have a glass. They didn't have any glass windows or anything like that. Here's the most animative thing of Quake II ever. I wish you could show them just before they could drop the bombs.
I mean, you saw the rocket. One fun fact that I actually noticed about the rockets is that they fly in diagonally, but they are angled directly downwards, even though they're coming in at an angle.
Yeah. They're like nuclear rockets or something. I don't know.
They're massive bombs that have been dropped on that area, and somehow you can survive if you just hide under the door. You don't go inside, you just hide under the door.
Yep.
We've just got a £20 donation from Anonymous. The message, gotta go fast.
Thank you.
Yes.
That is the main thing that Quake is made to be. Gotta go fast.
Well, with all the physics and stuff. Oh, chain gun. Don't want to annoy you.
Yes, chain gun.
Yeah, don't want to annoy you. Let's do chain gun. I don't want to fear. I don't want to incur Sleeper's wrath. I will use the chain gun for that.
Yeah.
Actually, carrying on from a theme of, I'm gonna mention it now while there's this little bit of downtime. If this looks like downtime to anyone, but there seems to be a theme of whenever Sleeper couches for me in Quake, he teaches me a new trick directly before the run. So we're doing that again this time, apparently.
Yeah, because I'm supposedly his teacher. It's like we all have a teacher in speedrunning. I think I know why. It's just that I don't get why we get teachers.
Well, I need somebody to show me how to do things, Sensei Sleeper.
Yeah, usually you have to learn to run yourself. But we have to take suggestions.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. To be honest, at the end of the day, we say we learn on our own, but at the end of the day, we do like help each other out because it's what the Discord.
Chain gun, look, go left.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, got it.
Now, isn't there usually a claw thing here?
Not really.
Isn't there? Wow.
You talking about a brain?
Yeah, brain. That's what I meant. I don't know what they're called.
Did we just kill them? I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't see it. Usually there's one by the other screen. Where... Maybe.
Let's say we killed it then. Let's just say we killed it.
Yeah, I killed it before it even spawned. How good am I?
Yeah. For some reason, Quake II allows enemies to telefrag you if they don't spawn. Did you know that?
I thought you just telefrag the enemy, don't you?
No, that's in Quake 1.
Oh, is that not the same in Quake 2?
No, that's different. They can telefrag you.
Oh, so
we're closing in on the end, by the way.
Yeah. This is the penultimate map that I'm going to now, so let's see if I can get an early cycle. There's a cycle on a elevator here. Let's see if I get it. Oops. Well, probably not now, but I'll still give it a go anyway. It's a serious time here.
There's a cycle here that Blue has to
I missed the button. I missed the button. It's never going to happen. But I have enough cells, so I'm going to try something else instead.
Okay. He's going to try to BFG jump.
Oh, no,
Or
it's
not.
never gonna happen. Okay, never mind, I'll leave it.
The jump has to be perfect on this.
Whoopsie doodles. Come on.
That's by the way, that's the boss. That's the final boss. It has 2 phases.
Yep. So this is the final boss,
yeah.
the hardest thing in this game. That's phase 1.
Phase 2.
And that's phase 2. And we're done. And time. Ooh.
Wow.
What was it? What was it, IGT? I missed it. Oh, 22:57. It's I usually classify a good run for me if I get anything like below 24 minutes, but 23 minutes, that's pretty good for me.
That's solid. I like how he I like that time.
Yeah, that did feel like a really good run actually. So
There was a lot of focusing. There was a lot of focusing on not getting smudged up on edges.
yeah, so if I was a little bit quiet through that, I apologize, but
I tried.
Congratulations, it was a good run.
Yeah, it did feel a lot quicker than actually. I think that was quicker than any of my practice runs as it happens. But yeah, that was a good run. And Sleeper, what's your PB if you can remember?
I think I'm in the 20-minute mark.
I can't remember what my PB is, so I'm hopeless.
I could look it up, but I don't want to keep the other runner waiting.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Do you have any particular shout-outs you want to make?
Shout-outs to Sleeper for getting me into playing this game again. Because I did stop for a little bit, but Sleeper convinced me to come back to it. So thanks to Sleeper to again teaching me yet another trick before a marathon run.
You're welcome. Now get better PBs.
Yes,
that was. I think it was an awesome run. He usually takes it all the way to 25 minutes, but he shaved off 3 minutes off his marathon PB, which is I love it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow for SCP. Actually.
Yeah, and we'll be back after a short break for Dan Spence 94 playing Devil May Cry Any% Normal.